Hey, fellow agents, this is Agent Smith, and we are about to be getting into Quest for Glory 1, actually, and I'm going to give a heads up. I originally had planned an entire Phantasmagoria series to be completing the second game, but when I went through to render my episodes, it turns out that over half of my videos were silent, except for my voice, and it's a live action game, so I was like, fuck it. So, we'll go into this now. Because I want to come back to that another day. It's not very Halloween style, but what are you going to do? Software you're now using is produced through the efforts of many people, designers, artists, programmers, musicians, and a lot of hard-working folks. My sleeves are green, so while you're seeing them phase out, I ain't worried about it. That's better. Alright, wanted, a hero of the village of Spielberg. Start the intro. This also, by the way, is the VGA version. The original version of the game was called Hero Quest. So I'll let this little intro play through and we'll get a quick start, make a character and all that kind of stuff and see how this goes. Surprisingly long introduction, honestly. I was expecting there to be an actual intro sequence, but I guess it's going to jump right into it when it gets there. It's my introduction. They make credits, but hopefully there'll be something, there'll be a purpose to it. Just say I played this game a few times in my life, and it never really gave me a choice. It never gave me an explanation as to what I'm doing. It's just like, you want to be a hero, all right. Fighter, magic user, thief. I'm going to take Thief, because I like Thief. Now, what's cool about this game is every time we play this, and the next one's on further down the list as we go, there will be more of them, and we will continue to use the same character. Didn't realize that there was an audio of somebody else in there. I'm going to go ahead and set up with a recommendation, because it's been a long time since I've used these, but I'm going to go with weapon use, strength, and vitality, and the rest of these things we can really build up on our own as we go through, so hopefully this will be enough for us to survive quite well on here. So let's go ahead and jump into the world. This seems like a quiet little town. On the porch ahead of you are two people. The standing one is large, rather ugly, and playing with a yo-yo. The seated person, smoking a pipe, looks like he might be a sheriff. The man with the pipe greets you. Welcome to our town. You luckily have made it down from the mountain before the snow blocked the pass again. It's gotten pretty dangerous outside the town, I understand. Many monsters have been trapped around here with the late snow. Between them and the brigands, we certainly could use a hero around here. I am Sheriff Schultz. Schultz Meisterson, excuse me. This is Otto von Goon, my assistant. Good luck in your quest. So take a look at what I got on me. Looks like four gold pieces, 10 silver pieces. It looks like I've got 5 food rations, a leather jerkin, a dagger, and a lockpick to start off with. There's more than one hint of ogre about this strange and bulky character. He seems cheerful, though. Schultz appears to be an affable old coot, content to smoke his pipe. There's a hardness behind his eyes. However, that gives you reason to believe that he's no pushover. So this works like pretty much all the other ones that have existed, except we have skills like sneaking and fleeing, things like that. You have to sleep, eat, stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and question this guy and get started up. I am Sheriff Schultz Meisterson, and this is Otto von Goon, my assistant. What about Otto? Otto is big help to me. He's very smart for a goon. His prisoners only suffer a few broken bones when he grabs them. Took a bit of doing to teach him to bring prisoners back alive, but he hardly ever forgets now. Prisoners? It's simple. When someone breaks the law and we catch them, we hold them prisoner. Easy enough. So he's got logic trees and everything else. He mentioned the mountain earlier. You should know that you came. You should know it. You should came down from there. This town is named after the barons of Spielberg. It's used to be a lively place to be before the brigands came and drove all the business away. You can find a place to stay in the inn next door, and you can learn about jobs available at the guild hall down the street. If you're interested in magic, you should visit the magic shop. There's still plenty to do and see here in Spielberg. Baron. Baron Stefan keeps mostly to himself at his castle north of here. We haven't seen him here in town for years. Raw magic. Just next to the inn is a small magic shop. The owner, Zara, will let you in if you have some ability in that area. She's a strange one, alright. Yeah, I don't have any ability in magic. You can make your character, cross-build your character across different things, making, like, mine would probably be a little bit more of a fighter thief, but technically a thief. Go talk to the innkeeper. He'll help you there. It is directly there, so not too far to go. And the guild hall. The guild hall is at the southwest corner of town. If you're looking for work, that's a good place to go. Cool. Monsters. Monsters came down from the mountains every winter, but they're usually gone by now. The Baron just doesn't have enough men to handle them. Wolfgang is one of them to talk about monsters. He had a lot of experience with them. I believe Wolfgang is. Wolfgang is down at the guild hall as one to talk about monsters. He's had a lot of experience with them. Yep. I gotcha. Wolfgang knows about monsters. What about these brigands? There's a whole band of brigands hiding out somewhere in the mountains around us. They robbed a merchant just last week. Got a fair amount of treasure, I hear. Okay. Merchant. The one who was robbed. He's staying at the inn, I believe. Well, there we go. That's more information to go check at the inn. Go talk to the innkeeper. He'll tell you more about it. Yes. We already did that one. Treasure. Obtaining treasure involves putting yourself in danger. If you're brave, foolish, or lucky, you might get some treasure. Danger. My friend, this world's filled with dangers. Sometimes I think I might be better to choose your danger rather than sitting around waiting for it, as I seem to do. You're a cop, though. But enough of this philosophical rambling. I'm content enough to be sheriff of Spielberg. Okay. And, let's see, Brigands Adventure. You'll need to talk to the Baron about that, or go ask Wolfgang down at the guild hall, which is just down the street. So maybe you're going to be a hero. Well, we could surely use one around here. What with all the brigands. Okay. Get no response. Let's go take that yo-yo. Are you crazy? The goon would tear you from limb from limb if you tried to steal his yo-yo. Alright, let's go check out the inn. It would be fun to be able to take that from him. Now, I should be sneaking everywhere I go. I forgot to do that, but it builds my skill a lot faster if I do. Welcome, traveler, to the Hero's Tale Inn. I am Shamin, at your service. May you find what you seek here. We'll sit down. You take a seat at the table nearest the fire. Let's clap for his wife to come out. These are like Khajiits. I am Shima. Allow me to serve you. Wanderer from afar, do you wish food or drink? Really, I don't care for all of that. I'm just kind of curious on the questioning. You have but to give us Shamin 5 silvers if you may have a bed to dream upon. You do need to sleep in appropriate places too. You have to be careful about that. We have very good stew of newborn lamb, along with honey chicken from a mere 3 silvers. Coffee is included in the price of the meal. To drink, we have rich black coffee, freshly ground and brewed, as only my people do. Such coffee will bring you to your full alertness. It is but a silver. Probably to stay up late at night. I got questions for you. It is Shamin who is the speaker for the house, for I have much work to do to serve you. If you wish to know more about such things, then you should speak to him. What's your name? I am Shima, which means, in the words of the kata, she of the dance. Homeland. Our homeland is far to the south. It is called Shapir. Shapir? Shapir is where we kata come from. It is warm and glowing, and the sun is always bright. The kata are quiet, gentle people. It is true, I love to dance, but my soul cannot fly so far from home. Find a way to get her to dance. Merchant. Abdullah will always be our guest and friend. So she knows what I'm talking about. Abdullah, too, is from the land of Shapir. You got robbed, though. Abdullah will be honored to tell you of that. Okay. So whenever he's here. He is my soulmate. Well, you've done little for me, but thank you very much. Let me talk to him. Very good food, very good drink, finest in town. Sit, rest, you will be served by my Shima. Yeah, that's what I want. I want to talk. Very nice room, very soft beds. Finest in town, only 5 silver at night. Or a night, should I say. Very good food, very good drink, finest in town. Sit, rest, you will be served by my Shima. My friend Abdullah is recovering from his robbery last week. He should be here around supper time. So we gotta wait till the evening, apparently. You know anything about the robbery? Alas, the brigands stole all Abdullah's wealth and mine own when they robbed his caravan. Now I will be forced to stay in this wet, cold land. Brigands, I know little about them except they must be wealthy now. I hope to return to my homeland with the profits Abdullah, Shima, and I would make from the caravan. Now I fear we will remain here until someone deals with the brigands and returns our stolen trade items. What about your home? A land of golden sand and tall mountains, a city of tall buildings and winding streets. A place where kata can bask in the sun as they sell things in the bazaar. It is our homeland and a place we long to be. And this caravan you had? In my homeland, a caravan is the only way to travel from city to city. Okay, continuing. What else we got? What about your name? I am Shamin, a poor unfortunate forced to seek a fortune in this cold land far away from my homeland and my kata people. Already asked all that. The town. Spielberg is a sad place for an innkeeper, where few travelers visit because of the brigands. What do you know about the town, though? This is a cold land for a kata. I shouldn't have a problem. You're covered in fur. What about the sheriff? He comes in with his wife sometimes for food. He is very wise and generous. And Otto? There is no end to the food that one can eat. Tell me about this place. This is the Hero's Tale Inn, where Shima and I will be delighted to serve you. The softest and safest of beds, the richest and finest of foods await you. You have but to command. And your wife? Shima is my beloved, and she can cook and keep an inn as few others. When she dances, there is true magic. If we ever return to Shapir, then she will again dance. I'll order some food just in case, and we get some drink with it as well. I think I need to just give her money, right? A meal. There we go. You pay Shima for a meal. And she'll bring me everything, including coffee, which will come in handy later. Holy crap. Does this take a while? Oh, I was about to say, do I have to put weight on? I bring you that which you ordered. May it please and satisfy you. Why I made them sound snaky, I don't know. Works for me. Alright, lady. Come on now. The food tastes surprisingly good and the drink is delicious. Oh, and she comes to take it away. Permit me to clear the table for you. Alright. Well, let's go take a look around the rest of the town for now. We'll have to come back later when Abdullah is and try to talk to him about the caravan stuff. He said west was where everything was, so we'll head this direction. A giant eyeball. The eye over the magic shop. Of course it's a magic shop. Door seems to be watching you. Well, not that I'm a mage, but let's go ahead and check it out. The floor is almost completely covered with a strange symbol. You see a wide variety of arcane objects, for example, scrolls covered with mysterious symbols and arcane incantations. There are a few Dead Sea Scrolls, a couple of Red Sea Scrolls, a C++ scroll written in assembly language, and others even more esoteric. This looks like a sculpture of some weird bat-winged creature. A pentagram used for incantations conjures spirits. I assume there'll be a merchant here at some point. Yes, okay. I am Zara, and my companion is Damiano. The items in this shop are designed for those skilled in the use of magic. Yes, but you can probably tell me about what's going on in this land. I am both human and a fairy folk. I draw my power from both. My name is Zara, and this is my shop. Fairy folk? We are the people of power and magic and live in the forest far beyond the mountains of to the west. Oh yeah, you got power. Power is the essence of magic, that which the wizard shapes and is shaped by. Would know nothing about that. What about this Damiano? Damiano is both my familiar and my friend. We share our lives and our magic. Oh, so if it were killed, she'd be killed. Yeah. A familiar is a creature of magical abilities which has been summoned to serve the wizard. The summoning of a familiar is a most powerful spell and can be cast but once. It binds the wizard and the familiar to the ends of their lives. The more powerful the wizard, the more powerful the familiar, although you cannot always judge power by a familiar's shape. And magic in general? If you have the skills of magic, you can learn the way to cast spells by reading magic scrolls. Without the skill, you'll have no power. The more you practice spell casting, the greater you shall become. So you can learn it throughout the game. What about initiation? When you have mastered 9 spells, have the power to cast all, and proven yourself worthy by accomplishing a great deed, then you must undergo initiation to become a full wizard. There is a place in the distant south where you must do a journey, but first you must become a hero here. Oh, okay, so I must do stuff around here. Wizard is one who both shapes magic and is shaped by it. Erasmus and I are the only wizards in this valley. Who's Erasmus? Erasmus is a wizard and a spellcaster who knows much about this area. He lives in a tower near northeast of town, at the top of a steep mountain called Zauberberg. He can be very helpful if approached properly, but he has a strange sense of humor. power potion, huh? The power potion restores your magical energy and costs 75 silver. And a journey. There are many entrances to the Hall of Magical Mastery in the south. After you have gained skill and a good reputation in magic, you should journey to the south. If you are indeed worthy of being a wizard, you will find a way to those halls. I'm gonna be a hero. Master the arts arcane. Use those skills to vanquish the evil curse and you will become a true hero. In her eyes, anyway. I think anybody would be happy to have me do whatever it is they need me to do. So I don't think it makes a difference. What do you know about the town? There is much magic in the world for those who know how to use it. There is magic in this little town, and a good deal of magic in this valley. Valley. There's much power in this valley, and it attracts those who use magic. I am here. Aramis has his house on Zauberberg, and even Baba Yaga has her hut cooped up somewhere around here. Baba Yaga. She's a powerful and wicked hag. You would be wise to avoid her. She cursed the Baron von Spielberg when he tried to drive her away. A hut. Baba Yaga's hut is magical. It stands on chicken legs, and you must know the rhyme to enter. Rhyme, huh? I have no interest in entering Baba Yaga's hut, and therefore do not know anything about the rhyme. Great, thank you. I feel like that's a lie, but that's right. She cursed the Baron? This Baba Yaga curse cast upon the Baron years ago. Upon von Spielberg and all his clan, this the curse I know now demand. What I will shall come full measure, so shall ye lose all that ye treasure. There's always a way to break a curse. Possibly Erasmus knows more about this. Okay. He was once a great leader of this land until he was foolish enough to anger Baba Yaga. Yeah, I'm going to reread this one because I had a secondary option in the curse. Erasmus makes a point of studying the effects of magic upon mortals. There's little about magic in this area that Erasmus does not know. Alright, well, I think that exhausts everything I could possibly say to her. Yeah, something else. Enough already. I don't think there's anything else she can do for me, as I am not a magic user. I am going to sneak my way out of here, though. The more we do this, the more we utilize sneaking abilities and things like that, the more we increase... the more we increase our sneak abilities. She's the only sane person here. At least she's not off her rocker. This guy's got jokes. Writers be making jokes. She's really sleeping soundly and doesn't notice your presence. Lots of sleeping noises. Judging from what the sign says, the building at the end of the street is the guild hall. Actually, before I go in there, I'm going to hold off. So, I know I waste a bit on the credits and everything, but this is a bit of the intro. This is a part of this town. We're going to go ahead and explore the rest of this and find out as much as we can about becoming a hero here as we continue on. This is going to be like no other of our Quest for Glory games. Quest games out there, because this one has a heavy RPG element to it. So, like I said, all of the games, the 5 in the series, they're all connected by save files, allowing you to carry your character over from one to the next. I don't even know if I put a name, to be honest with you, on my character now that I think about it. No, I sure didn't. Hopefully I'll get the opportunity to name my character next time around. Oh well. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Hey fellow agents, don't forget to like and subscribe by clicking the button in the center of the screen. You can also find the last video by clicking the button to the left, and you can take a look at some of the other stuff I've done by clicking the button to the right. Hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good day.